With Brad Huse this morning, and Brad tendered his resignation, and I accepted the resignation, and we're moving forward to look for a new basketball coach at Montana State.
Peter, can we assume that it was forced, the resignation was forced?
I don't know that that's a good assumption, Ted. We had a discussion, and Brad tendered his resignation.
Is that a common practice, the meeting after the season?
Yes, I meet with all the coaches that report to me, and we have a conversation after the season and outline the season and talk about how the season went and decide how we're going to proceed.
What reason did he give?
He didn't give a reason. He just said, it's time to resign.
What did the players say when I know you just had a meeting with them? What was their reaction?
They're concerned. It's the unknown. All of us are concerned when we have a new superior come in. It's the unknown of what's going to happen. How do we handle it? What's their philosophy? What's their like? And so that's a concern. And they asked a couple of good questions in regard to that. So, and I told them that I would keep them updated as much as I could.
What are you looking for in a new coach?
We want to look for a recruiting base. We want to look for, we want to win games. We want to recruit. We want to win on the field and in the classroom. An all-around coach, somebody that has integrity, somebody that has the ability to win the crowd.
Did you foresee this in any way? I mean, was this a surprise to you when you had the meeting?
No, it wasn't a surprise. It's when you're in it every day, and when you're in with them every day, you see them mature and work through. So it wasn't a big surprise.
Have you and Brad talked about this earlier?
No.
What's the timetable like for putting a new coach in place?
As quickly as possible. It's important. There's 20, I see there's 3 more open today. I think there's 24, 25 Division I jobs open right now. So we're going to move forward as quickly as possible. I saw Washington State open today, and there was another one that opened. So it's as quickly as possible. Probably 14 to 18 to 20 days.
Is the contract that he walked away from, that was a 2-year contract, didn't have any school option or coach option or anything?
There was an option in there for both of us, and we, as we talked about it, we exercised those options from the contractual part of it.
The second year was the option?
No, the contract was for 2 years.
But there was
Will
option
he receive a
for
buyout?
He'll get paid for another year, yes.
Well, you mentioned Washington State. Ken Bone, a guy that's had a lot of success in the big scale. Would that be somebody you would consider going after?
I'd look at Ken Bone, yes.
I just looked at attendance numbers. Attendance numbers within the program have dropped by 2,500 in the past 6 or 7 years. Was there internal concern about the direction of the men's program?
When Brad and I met, we talked about the whole program, and that's part of it. We talk about the whole program.
I mean, can we go further into that? What kind of things did you guys talk about?
Oh, we talk about the academics. We talk about the kids' social aspects, the athletic aspects, the total management, the recruiting, the total management of the program.
How would you evaluate the state of this program as a whole right now?
We need some work. We need to get better. We need to get better at what we're doing.
But how do you guys go about that? I mean, what areas do you guys address initially to get this program in the right direction?
I think the new coach will help that move into the right direction with the right person. It brings a change. It brings some different aspects to the program. If you hire an assistant from a big program, you bring the recruiting credibility of the big program with that assistant. If you hire a very successful coach from a program that's similar to ours, they bring recruiting, and they know how to recruit the student athletes that are successful at our level. So those are all different. With that will come the attendance. With that will come the buy back into the program. We have to win the people. We have to win the people's support back.
Was there a plan in place last year to bring in a new coaching staff before Brad was re-signed for a contract
No,
extension? Okay.
Will you guys consider internal candidates?
I'll consider all candidates. We'll look at everybody. You have to look at everybody. And when you look at them, sometimes you see different, when you're looking at them through a different light, you see a different person when you're looking at them through a different light. So look at everybody and give everybody a good look and an evaluation.
I know that in the past, when coaches, we had an opening, you got it down to 3 finalists, and then you kind of let the people speak to the public, to the media, stuff like that. Will that same process be in place?
Working through that process right now. I'm not sure that will be there, but we're working through that process right now with our HR department.
Did Brad, Brad has a son who's going to be a senior in high school. Did he give you any indication as to his plans or what he's going to do?
No. I wish Brad the best. Brad is a good person. I wish him the best, him and his family.
It's more than a decade since Montana State's won a Big Sky title. Not a huge tradition base to build on here from a men's basketball perspective. What do you see the biggest challenges are here to building it later?
Our biggest challenges are our facilities, but we're going to be doing some work to our facility. And we need to get some, I think the new coach will have to recruit some athletes that can go to school here and are a good mix here. You need a mix. You need a match. They can be a good athlete, but they can't make it in school. And if they're a good athlete and can't make it in school, they're unsuccessful. They become unhappy and they want to transfer. So when there's a good match academically and athletically, you have successful young people.
Who's in charge of the program until a new head coach is found?
I've asked Sean Durden to look out for the program, but I have not named an interim coach. I've asked Sean to be the person that I told the basketball players that they should go to Sean or me if they have questions. But I've not named an interim coach.
There was a public outcry last year after Brad got the extension, and then the season kind of evolved this year. What have you heard from the public, and what do you think is the public?
I've heard the same things you've heard from the public. The public isn't very happy